Hi, everybody. I was asked to answer a couple questions today regarding the pandemic 2020, dancing in the pandemic, dancing after the pandemic, all that, because today is the 3-year anniversary of MSB having to close due to COVID. So the first question is, in 2020, did you see an end in sight? Yes, but it was really hard to see that for a while, just due to all of the delayed openings. Honestly, that was really hard on me mentally to be getting ready so many times to open up and go back to dance and do all of normal life, so to speak. And then, for obvious reasons, being told no, like we can't do that. So I did see an end in sight, but it was hard. All right, second question. How happy were you to see people and how did it feel to dance again? I was so happy to see people. It was so much fun to see people that I hadn't seen in months. Even if I couldn't see all of their face. How did it feel to dance again? Honestly, it hurt. It did not feel good for like 3 to 6 months. But after that period, I definitely kind of figured out, oh, this is what it feels like to dance again, and to be, moving around that much. So, eventually it felt great. What was one positive thing during the first couple years? That's tough because the first couple years, 2020 especially, but then 2021 were hard. But for me, I was completely rested when I came back. And that was something that I realized even within the first 2 to 3 weeks of being in this lockdown was I wasn't dancing. And so I had all these tiny little weird injuries that solved themselves because I wasn't repeatedly dancing. But when I came back, those injuries were gone. I was able to push myself a little farther than what I had done before. So, yeah. All right, last question. How have you changed as a person/dancer having gone through the pandemic? I changed a lot. I really found the reason why I dance. That was kind of hard to go through because you have to ask yourself some really tough questions and uncomfortable questions. Once I figured out why I danced, going back to dance, that gave me goals. And I realized the reason I dance is because I want to perform for people. Yeah, having our first show with people, in an audience, it was so amazing, and it was that solidified why I dance, and that was such a cool experience to go through the pandemic in a good way. I mean, it wasn't fun, but like going through that experience and then realizing why I dance, it certainly makes you not take things for granted. Just in general, that's something that I've carried through, since the pandemic. But just yeah, it was good to dance in person, and I'm glad we're back.